Welcome to History Bites Daily, where we unpack the past in bite-sized brilliance. Today, we're diving into the top 20 biggest sea battles of all time. These aren't just skirmishes. They're colossal clashes that turned tides, toppled empires, and shaped the world's oceans. From ancient galleys to steel warships, we're counting down history's fiercest naval showdowns. As a new channel to YouTube, a single like and/or subscribe can make the difference in how many views this video gets. We hate to bug you like every other channel, but it would make a huge difference for us. No matter what, we appreciate you watching. So, take a deep breath, and let's set sail for the battles that rocked the seas. Starting at number 20, the Battle of the Delta. Around 1175 BC, Egypt's Ramses III repelled the Sea People's invasion at the Nile Delta. His fleet and archers sank countless enemy ships. It saved Egypt from collapse. Ramses used river traps to outsmart foes. The Sea Peoples wielded bronze swords fiercely. Papyrus records boast of total victory. Muddy waters swallowed their wooden hulls. Reliefs at Medinet Habu depict the chaos. 19. The Battle of Myeongnyang. In 1597, Korea's Admiral Yi Sun-sin, with 13 turtle ships, crushed 133 Japanese vessels. His ironclads defied overwhelming odds in narrow straits. It stalled Japan's invasion of Korea. Yi's cannons roared through foggy dawn. Japanese samurai leapt into churning seas. The current favored Korea's bold strike. Turtle ships rammed with spiked prows. Legends say Yi never lost a battle. 18. The Battle of Artemisium. In 480 BC, Greek triremes faced Persia's massive fleet off Euboea during a storm. Though inconclusive, it delayed Xerxes' naval push. Greek ramming tactics shone through chaos. Winds battered both sides without mercy. Persians lost ships to jagged rocks. Athenians rowed with desperate strength. The clash synced with Thermopylae's stand. Survivors recounted tales of heroic feats. 17. The Battle of Red Cliffs. In 208 AD, Cao Cao's 200,000-strong fleet burned on the Yangtze, defeated by allied warlords. Fire ships turned the tide, splitting China. It shaped the Three Kingdoms era. Flames lit the river like daylight. Arrows rained down on panicked crews. Allies lured Cao into a trap. Warlords Wu and Shu stood united. The defeat echoed for centuries after. 16. The Battle of Svolder. Around 1000 AD, Olaf Tryggvason's Norse fleet was ambushed near Oresund by rival kings. His longship, Long Serpent, fell after fierce resistance. It shifted Scandinavian power north. Arrows flew thick as autumn rain. Olaf leapt overboard in full armor. Danish and Swedish fleets joined forces. The Long Serpent towered above all. Sagas sing of his defiant last stand. 15. The Battle of Lepanto. On October 7, 1571, the Holy League's 200 galleys crushed 250 Ottoman ships off Greece. Cannons and arquebuses secured Christian dominance. It halted Ottoman expansion westward. Venetian oarsmen rode through bloody waves. Don Juan led with fearless command. Smoke choked the Gulf of Patras. Galleys rammed in a thunderous melee. Cervantes fought and lost his hand. 14. The Battle of Gravelines. In 1588, England's navy scattered Spain's 130-ship armada with fire ships off Flanders. Storms finished what cannons started, ending invasion dreams. It marked England's rise at sea. Drake's fleet danced around Spanish hulks. Fires blazed under a moonless sky. Spanish crews prayed as ships sank. The Channel became a watery grave. Elizabeth rallied troops at Tilbury. 13. The Battle of Chesapeake. On September 5, 1781, French ships under de Grasse outgunned Britain off Virginia. It trapped Cornwallis, ensuring American independence at Yorktown. Naval supremacy tipped the war's scales. Cannons roared over choppy waters. British sails faltered in the wind. French precision stunned their foes. The victory sealed a new nation's birth. Washington cheered from distant shores. 12. The Battle of Tsushima. In 1905, Japan's modern fleet annihilated Russia's Baltic Armada in the Tsushima Strait. Over 30 Russian ships sank, heralding Japan's power. It stunned the world with steel might. Togo's battleships fired with deadly aim. Russian sailors froze in icy waters. The journey from Europe exhausted them. Japan lost just 3 torpedo boats. News sparked awe across the globe. 11. The Battle of Jutland. On May 31, 1916, Britain and Germany clashed with 250 dreadnoughts off Denmark. Losses were heavy, but Britain kept North Sea control. It was World War I's biggest naval slugfest. Shells lit the foggy dust sky. German U-boats lurked beneath the waves. Beatty's ships took brutal hits early. Jellicoe's Grand Fleet turned the tide. Over 6,000 sailors perished in hours. 10. The Battle of Cape Matapan. In March 1941, Britain's Mediterranean fleet sank 5 Italian ships off Greece. Radar-guided night strikes turned the tide. It secured Allied supply lines. Searchlights pierced the dark with menace. Italian crews scrambled in blind panic. British destroyers hunted with grim precision. The Vittorio Veneto barely escaped doom. Mussolini's navy reeled from the blow. 9. The Battle of the Coral Sea. In May 1942, U.S. and Japanese carriers clashed off Australia, a first without sight. Aircraft sank ships, halting Japan's advance. It set the stage for Midway. Dive bombers screamed through cloudy skies. The Lexington burned in fiery ruin. Pilots fought above uncharted reefs. Japan lost more planes than ships. Allies gained a strategic morale boost. 8. The Battle of Midway. In June 1942, U.S. carriers sank 4 Japanese flat-tops, losing 1, off Midway Atoll. Code-breaking tipped the scales, shifting World War II's Pacific. It crippled Japan's naval air power. Torpedo planes struck with fearless dives. The Yorktown sank after brutal hits. Japan's admirals misjudged American resolve. Flames engulfed carriers in minutes flat. Victory stunned Tokyo's war machine. 7. The Battle of Leyte Gulf. In October 1944, over 300 Allied ships crushed Japan's navy off the Philippines. It ended Japan's sea dominance, liberating islands. 4 battles raged across vast waters. Kamikazes dove in desperate last stands. The Yamato faced relentless air attacks. Submarines stalked beneath stormy seas. MacArthur's return rode this victory wave. Japan lost 26 major warships here. 6. The Battle of the Philippine Sea. In June 1944, U.S. carriers demolished 600 Japanese planes, dubbed the Turkey Shoot. It gutted Japan's air strength in the Pacific. Waves of fighters met little resistance. Spruance's fleet dominated with radar eyes. Japanese pilots fell in fiery plumes. The Marianas opened to Allied bases. Carriers launched strikes at dawn's light. Ozawa's gamble cost him dearly. 5. The Battle of Trafalgar. On October 21, 1805, Nelson's 27 ships defeated 33 Franco-Spanish vessels off Spain. For History Bites Daily, it's Britain's naval pinnacle. Nelson died, but his legacy soared. His England Expects signal rallied all. Victory in Temeraire broke enemy lines. French snipers took Nelson's life mid-fight. Cannons thundered for hours on end. Britain ruled the waves unchallenged after. 4. The Battle of Salamis. In 480 BC, Greek triremes lured Persia's 1,200 ships into Salamis's straits, sinking 300. It saved Greece from Xerxes' conquest dreams. Themistocles' cunning outwitted a larger foe. Oars clashed in tight, bloody waters. Persian rowers drowned in heavy armor. Athens rose as a naval power. Ships splintered under ramming force. Xerxes watched his fleet burn helplessly. 3. The Battle of Actium. On September 2nd, 31 BC, Octavian's 400 ships crushed Antony and Cleopatra's fleet off Greece. It birthed the Roman Empire under Augustus. Agrippa's strategy sank Egypt's hopes. Cleopatra's ships fled in sudden panic. Antony followed, abandoning his men. Flames consumed galleys in the fray. Rome's navy grew from this triumph. The Ionian Sea turned red with blood. 2. The Battle of the Atlantic. From 1939 to 1945, Allied convoys battled 1,000 German U-boats across 6 years. It secured Europe's survival against Nazi strangulation. Losses topped 70,000 sailors and ships. Wolf packs hunted in icy depths. Merchantmen sank under torpedo blasts. Radar turned the tide by 43. Churchill called it his greatest fear. Liberty ships churned out to fight. 1. The Battle of the Spanish Armada. In 1588, England's 200 ships repelled Spain's 130-vessel invasion, despite being outnumbered. Storms and fireships sealed Spain's fate, securing Protestant rule. It's history's most iconic sea clash. Hawkins and Frobisher led daring raids. Spanish galleons floundered in rough seas. Medina Sidonia lost his nerve fast. England's beacons blazed to warn all. The defeat crushed Philip's grand vision. That's our top 20 biggest sea battles of all time. From Salamis's triremes to Midway's carriers, these clashes defined history's waves. Which one fired you up most? Tell us in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to History Bites Daily for more epic bites. As a new channel, every like fuels us. Thanks for being here.